watching the clock, 10,000 hours go by. I keep putting in work, tears are filling my eyes. I swear I've never been tested like this, but this is mine. It's not a matter of chance, just a matter of time. Never look back. If something's standing in my way, I always push back. If something seemed impossible, I never took that. Nah, cause now I know better. Can't stop, won't stop, I won't quit ever. The highest fall that won't break me. The blood and sweat is what made me, made me. I'ma get mine, just a matter of time.
Today's matchup: Griffin, KT Rolster, SK Telecom T1, Hanwha Life Esports. The Fantastic Run. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, LCK Summer 2018. I'm Atlas. This is, of course, Papa Smithy, and we have got one hell of a day. Of course, Robo Atlas just let you know, but man, Griffin versus KT, the rematch. Is Griffin going to strike back, Papa?
It's a Vengeance Day, the first Vengeance Day for Griffin. They lost to Afrika, but that was second round robin, so that vengeance might be served cold much later in the season. This is the only opponent in the first round robin that Griffin dropped a match to, and it wasn't a close one. It was very convincing for Griffin on the day to be just taken down in the early game kind of surgically by KT. Not really what KT's known for. If they back it up here, maybe we actually have an opponent that Griffin doesn't come up against with any sort of ease.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens, because that first match, what was it, 23 minutes or something like that? Absolute shellacking, if ever I've seen one. Can they turn it around, though? Because the meta has changed a little bit, and it was the Bruise Bros 2 games in a row, Pop Smithy, that was able to take them down.
It does feel like the two losses for Griffin are kind of achievable losses in terms of looking in VOD reviewing and coming up with an answer. We have the first one where it was early game from KT that blew away Griffin. If you look back to the Afrika loss, it's 2 games of the Lucian Braum, and the comp needed a little bit more that they didn't quite get in the pick and ban. So you do look at them and say, theoretically, achievable fixes. But KT have also iterated. KT coming off winning the telecom war. They had a lot to fix from there. But KT on their day can actually beat any team in the world. That is the magic of KT. Sadly, they can also lose to any team in the world. I think they're going to be up for this challenge. I think they were preparing for Griffin today, maybe even over SK Telecom as an opposition. They come in, consensus, the best team in Korea. If you look at this ladder, they are 9-2. They are clear of the rest of the teams. See a lot of teams in the hunt, and KT Rolster certainly right in that pack.
Well, it's all about the top 6, Papa Smithy, because everyone at positive points, SKT, MVP, Jin Air, and BBQ, certainly on the bottom end of that rung, but this top 6 is so incredibly close. Gen G sort of slinking their way up, locking down second place, but KT Rolster, they were a 6th place team start of the week, and now all the way up into 3rd after a good performance against SKT, that telecom war, getting them an extra point, chucking them further forward. They win here today against Griffin. Top of the table is going to be very, very exciting.
This race for the playoffs, Atlas, we're no closer to knowing who will get